Bada bing, bada boom. Social Inform Media.
This story is brought to us from ideastream.org. Going to Cleveland, Ohio. I want to get you guys' opinion on this. I'm just going to leave this pretty much up to you to decide on this one. But they're going to remove officer names from the discipline reports. What am I talking about? Cleveland Director of Public Safety, Cary Howard. His decision to remove police officers' names and badges from internal department bulletins that detail discipline cases has prompted new questions about the level of transparency required for a department under federal oversight. Federal oversight looks at these reports. They don't see the officers' names anymore. Howard sent in an email to the Marshall Project in Cleveland that he made the decision in October, but it wasn't announced to officers or the public. The formal write-ups distributed monthly detail police department employees' discipline ranging from warning letters for failing to turn on a body camera, that's why I record the police, to serious brutality or dishonesty that result in firings. So I love when a cop says, well, we have body cameras too. Yeah, but mine's always on when you're here. The safety director said that the officers felt that the open notices made shaming part of the discipline and led to significant misinformation. How is it misinformation if Joe Steinowitz didn't turn on his body camera and a guy ended up getting punched and he said, well, he was resisting us. He's disciplined for not turning on his body camera. How is that misinformation? Only misinformation would be coming from Joe Steinowitz. The goal of the notices, Howard, was to provide fact base. I'll read that again. The goal of the notices, Howard said, was to provide fact-based summaries and dispel any notion regarding lack of fairness in outcomes. How is there lack of... Oh, that's Steinowitz again. If he's bad, he's bad. If he's good, he's good. Call an apple pie, not a peach pie. These notices are prepared and disseminated in the spirit of transparency and truth and accountability, he wrote. There is little to no value in providing the name of the subject officer. There is value in it because then we know, oh, that's Joe Steinowitz. That's the dude that's got like 8 complaint memos on him. But we don't know that if you don't release the names. This officer has 8 complaints on him. We don't know who that is in the community. We want to know who the bad officers are. Like Sergeant Doughboy, I call him Doughboy, in the Yucaipa PD. I never thought to get his name. I call him Doughboy. That's a better name for him. But we probably need his name so we can say, watch out for that guy, because he'll put a spotlight in your face and say, don't get mad. Okay? I'm just going to blind you here. That's why we need their names. So we know who's the asshole and who's the pretty good cop, like Deputy Bremer, Deputy Alcala, Deputy, is it Calastanza? I got your name wrong, I apologize. These are all Yucaipa PD cops that are all really cool. Melissa Miller. These are deputies that are really cool, and I know I can walk up to them and go, what's up? But cops like Arden or Mike Rose or Deputy Sergeant Doughboy, I know that they're going to violate my rights because I have a camera if I do something wrong. And then, of course, Arden saying, we don't care that you're recording us. Then why'd you try to delete the video? Because it was in my deleted box. I digress. But my point of that is that's why we need the names of these officers. So we know when we see a nameplate on a traffic stop, we go, oh, that's Officer so-and-so. Watch yourself. Am I right or am I off target here? Let me know. But Howard's move comes after Mayor Justin Bibb campaigned and promised to bring more transparency to policing. It also follows Bibb's pledge in October to create an advisory committee to address privacy and civil rights concerns over how police officers use surveillance cameras and other electronic tools across the city. Howard recently, Big Brother's watching, you caught that, right? Howard recently told the Marshall Project Cleveland that the formation of the committee has stalled because the city was waiting until the new Community Police Commission, whose members were sworn in last month, begin work. And it goes down from there. This is a really lengthy article. I'll put the hyperlink in the description box. But the bottom line here is he says, look, we're not giving you the officers' names no more because we don't want to shame them. That's not part of the discipline process, shaming. When I was a kid, it was. You acted up in school, you got shamed in the classroom. I'll put you in a corner. You want to go to the principal's office? Shut up. I had teachers like that. Nowadays, you do that, you get fired.